Prime time.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action now. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Jackson to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. Jackson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Sam Hubbard that time coming through defensively with reckless abandon. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Jackson now. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Well, it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now after the holding call, here's second and 20. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
To throw again is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Yeah, a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense's past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Jackson on first down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And getting this just shy of midfield. He'll spot it at the 49.
Go, defense, make us proud.
Now Jackson on first down. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Delay game. Offside.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now Jackson on 2nd down. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. 59. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Play action. It's Jackson. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals. Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs, so excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. Quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we're going to see Mark Andrews, author of an 1,100-yard season so far, and hoping to add more. It's the Ravens and the Bengals.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action now. Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. That'll bring up second down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Make them defense. Make them feel it, baby. No score zone. Let's get it, man.
Jackson from the shotgun. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. 4th down. Here's Jackson.
Get the football.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way to the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up. And they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, Jackson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Von Bell. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TV. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this 1st quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Jackson on 1st down. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his left.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
A nightmare of a first.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Ben, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little...
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in there on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically. It's definitely...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw again is Jackson. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Throwing again on second down. Jackson over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Dobbins. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On second and goal, Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Logan Wilson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Third and goal, Jackson. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Logan. Jackson on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Mike Hilton, the man to break up the throw. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Stand strong, fellas, stand strong. Bring it over to the offense.
They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Interception.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Jackson will throw again. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not got a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some play.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the